y'all live with 40K. No goofy shit we on no way. So leave you high like
Yo, what's going on? You are in the building with 40K Radio, episode 4. K4 for port.
Oh my God.
So we're gonna jump right into our bumper dump. Dump what we got today.
That man, Jet Sosa, playing Jason Tatum.
That sounds like an old Pepsi Cola.
You stupid. You stupid.
Shout out to my boy Jet Sosa. You know, we got some work in the cut. You know I'm sure love.
If I up it, I'ma blow. Shoot my shot, that's 10 flow. At your top like a turbo. Put on smoking Super Bowl. If I up it, I'ma blow. Shoot my shot, that's 10 flow. At your top like a turbo. Put on smoking Super Bowl. If I up it, I'ma blow. Shoot my shot, that's 10 flow. At your top like a turbo. Put on smoking Super Bowl. If I up it, I'ma blow. Shoot my shot, that's 10 flow. At your top like a turbo. Put on smoking Super Bowl. One in the head, I'm riding safely. I got safe just like a safety. Pack the scale, let's break the rating. Clock it, boom, 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 for safety. I'm on defense, miss the gas if you want smoke. Back to gas all on that hoe. I'll pull up, yeah, you gon' choke. Oh, I'm falling out, no free throw. I get the neck from a free coat. I'm on your ass like Debo. I guarantee that she know. Just like Brady, that I'm the go. Got the code, no ND. I keep the work like ND. Box her out, that's NB. Ain't no trust in me. I'm the fire, that's first degree. Got some cause that mercury. Keep the drugs like I'm a doctor. Roll up the gas, nigga, ain't no problem. Ain't no fighting in fucking drama. Up that fire, that's on my mama. Once again, that's my little mama. If I up it, I'ma blow. Shoot my shot, that's 10 flow. At your top like a turbo. Put on smoking Super Bowl. If I up it, I'ma blow. Shoot my shot, that's 10 flow. At your top like a turbo. Put on smoking Super Bowl. If I up it, I'ma blow. Shoot my shot, that's 10 flow. At your top like a turbo. Put on smoking Super Bowl. If I up it, I'ma blow. Shoot my shot, that's 10 flow. At your top like a turbo. Put on smoking Super Bowl. I'm 101, I twitch no safety. One in the head, I'm riding safely. I can switch off with your safety. Cause you got can't even save me. I can't boom, 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 no Kanye. Yeah, I can't even save me. I can't save you, you can't save me.
I know I gotta listen to this. Yes, sir.
All right. What y'all gonna do with it?
Oh. I'm gonna bump it. That shit straight. Shit alright. It could do some better. I don't know with the lyrics maybe and the energy on it, but I mean shit.
It's a was there.
It's a pretty straight song to me.
That was it.
You don't like the lyrics?
You don't like the lyrics?
The fucking smoking Super Bowl. That's how you smoking a crack pipe.
Shut the fuck up.
So I was thinking like a bowl of some weed.
Right.
I ain't gonna cap. You make a point. You make a point. I'm not gonna take your point away from you. That do sound like a damn.
I can't.
Damn, bro. I ain't thinking that shit. You know what I mean?
I can't. So I love the beat.
Uh-oh.
The beat was amazing.
See, that's like when you see an ugly baby. Bless his
Wow.
heart. When mama say I like the beat, bless his heart. Bless his heart.
He ain't shit, dude.
I love the beat. I think the beat is amazing. The energy was definitely there. He's very energetic on the track lot. You could tell that he had fun when he was in there making it. However,
For sure.
I have to agree with MLD on this one for the lyrics.
What? Coco dumped it?
It just wasn't doing it for me with the lyrics. So
Well-
I'm not gonna dump it because 2 out of 3 ain't bad. You had energy, you had a good beat. I would just say if there were like any type of constructive criticism to provide, would be to like definitely work on the lyricism part a little more.
And I ain't even cap. I like the bump songs that I can like play in my system or whatever.
And you can play this in the system.
But look,
Nah, that's my kid.
I fuck with like if I was like fishing or something.
Fishing?
How?
song tells you
I'm going to go fishing.
I want to go fishing. I want to go catch some shit. What?
What's the next song?
Man, just what the fuck? This man said.
All right, so that's three done stand bump this week. You can definitely catch Jason Tatum on the
Well,
pole.
I thought you bumped it.
Oh, did I bump it?
She was only did.
Yeah, my
She
heart.
said 2 out of 3.
Yeah, you said 2 out of
No,
3.
she was talking about the song, like the beat, the lyrics, and something else.
Yeah, but 2 out of 3. It sounded like you was gonna give a bump.
No, I'm still.
Oh wow.
Okay.
So okay.
No, okay.
Well, sorry.
But you can definitely catch him in the polls this week, so you guys can cast your votes. Let us know what you thought about the first song, and who do we have next?
Next, we got Rated P. That's a new one. I never heard of that.
Yes, we got a girl,
Rated P.
and she's a girl.
23.
Okay,
Yes, sir. You
a
talking about
girl.
Better watch what you say when you talk to me. Young, but I feel like I'm 43. Daughter like Jordan, that's 23. 32 for a plate. If you want you some money, go shop with the plug. Can't tax me, niggas ain't showing no love. I need 100 bed, just run it up. Bitch, big racks, fuck all that chit chat. Fuck tight time, niggas on. Stay out the way, I be minding my own. Cause niggas don't move how I move. Somebody tell them I do what it do. Still with the same click. They be on some other shit. Your niggas shoot, they'll miss. Your partner, they'll still a bitch. But who am I to judge? Yeah, my mom thuggin', you niggas be buggin'. Look at me, I'm stunning. My niggas 100, they shoot like it's nothing. You did it, I done it, we up in the score. I just put triple my money out high. I can see everything out when they look at me. Ooh, damn, I got the recipe. Oh, hold up, I know they notice me. Posted, I pull up, you notice me. Word of my mother, they birds. Don't give a fuck what you heard, yeah. I ran it up, it's a K. Double my money, can't work like no slave. I gotta get it today. Try not to play it, don't feel right. For the love of the money, I'll do it again. I pop me a 10 and get jiggy. I'm in my city, feeling like Diddy. Back on my booty, still smoking on 50 until your promoter come fuck me. I'm in the back of the back with my leg up, still keep my thought on ain't nasty. Yeah, flex, you know I love a check. Ain't nothing funny when it comes to that money. Mama ain't no dummy. I fell in love with them blue paint Benjis. Bitches look dubs, 20s. I can never sell myself for a penny. Might fuck up a back for the elephant, get it right back, that's God. I beat the odds, relax. I do my pop, I can't dance. I'ma make it make sense. Yeah, it's all I'm saying. I do my pop, I can't dance. I'ma make it make sense.
Okay, all right. Well, we're gonna start at this thing because we ain't even. What the?
No, he don't.
What you gonna do with it?
Ass dude. Hater.
Anyway, I can vibe like I can vibe with it. I like to be. He said he gave me the little mouse. You remember little mouse? You remember little mouse from Lil Wayne crew or whatever? He gave me the little mouse.
Lil Mouse.
Yeah, y'all
Mouse.
remember that? Y'all
He did
remember
get
that?
close off of Lil Wayne, but
Yeah, come on, man. He gave me a little mouse. You know, whatever. I can listen to him high. You know.
Yeah.
That's a girl.
we apologize. We just wanted to see how long it was going.
Take care. It's a real life.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a girl.
Girl, you did your thing. I can vibe with it. I get a high vibe with it. You know what I'm saying?
So it's a bump.
Yeah, it's a bump.
Bump. For me, respectfully, a bump. That shit lit. Turn. Yeah.
I agree. It is definitely a bump. I'm fucking
Yeah.
with it.
Definitely fuck with it.
I plead the fifth.
Oh my.
I knew it.
You don't want to bump
I'm
that
done
joke,
this
huh?
week. I'm done with it. I'm done. Next.
He's the devil's advocate here.
Yeah.
He's just
You
the
don't want
devil's
to vote on
advocate.
it? You
My
don't-
He
vote-
knows hard.
Whatever the fans say, that's what I pick.
You know what?
Okay.
Leave it up to the fans.
Y'all,
I'm leaving it up to y'all.
he like y'all
Alright.
music. He just don't be wanting to show it. He's just
That's
tough
really
love.
what it is.
That's really what it be. It be tough
'Cause
love,
on the
y'all.
low,
He
he
just
be
really
enjoying
be
it.
the one to try to make y'all better. You know what I'm saying? Artists.
Nah.
Like, we try to get y'all
I'm that
global.
uncle or auntie that tell y'all the fucking truth at the family reunion
Like,
and shit.
you come
yeah,
with
your
that?
daddy wasn't shit back in the day, son. I'm that nigga. No.
Now,
I'm
he
not
that
doing
nigga, you come with an A, he don't want an A plus. Hey, look, you would have got A plus next time. Now, you don't get no credit from me. You need an A plus, 100. You don't get 91s and 90s. You get hundreds in this house.
Exactly.
See?
That's up.
That's that Coach K shit, dude. But next song is my boy Black Luke Kane or Luke Kane.
Like it's Black Luke Kane.
Black Luke Kane, but not
Black
Luke Kane.
Luke Kane.
Luke Kane.
Fuck is Luke Kane?
Luke Kane.
Who's white Luke Kane?
No, I said Luke Kane, like the.
I know who Luke Kane, but who the hell Luke Kane?
I don't know. We finna find out. The Black Luke Kane. Well, you're right. Who is the white Luke Kane? I ain't never heard of no white Luke Kane. So you the black
Let's see
one.
what he wants.
Right, name a song, What You Want. What You Want.
ASB, you did that shit.
Okay, so look, check this out.
Was that
So
the juice?
if we gonna do bumper dump, how do you get the vote? Because you got Juice Man on the song. Like,
That won't you say?
that better than fucking OJ. That better have been OJ.
Why you
Juice
playing
Man.
like that? Why you
That
playing-
motherfucker said booming, I'm bunking. Hey, like 6 times, nigga. That had to be fucking OJ Juice Man, bro.
Why are you playing like that?
Am I wrong?
Yeah, it is. I was like,
Bye.
Y'all wasn't the Juice Man at the end of the song.
no, there's so many.
That won't
Dump.
OJ.
Dump. Now you playing.
That was Black Luke Kane.
And who else? Because that wasn't just his voice.
Sound like that group. Y'all a group.
I don't know, but that beat would have fucked.
The beat carried.
You
y'all.
hear me? That beat carried.
That beat smacking.
Carried, okay?
That shit was sick.
Bless your heart. Bless his heart.
That beat carried. baby.
This dude talking about bless their hearts. So what?
That beat carried. I'm a bump because the beat was smack as fuck.
Right.
Like, only because
That's
the
only
beat
one out of
was
three,
smack.
though.
Look, I
You said
can't.
2 out of
I'm
3
trying
ain't
not to
bad.
dance because nobody else was dancing except Kobe giving the little something.
That beat was hard, buddy.
But the beat just took over and my whole body started moving. Like, I'm a bump it just because the beat.
So
the
we
beat
bumping the producer, not the rapper.
Pretty much.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say.
Pretty much. Yeah. Shout out to our producer, because that's hard. But
Nah, and it was some
Nah,
catchy
Joe.
parts.
I don't know
It
about
was
that.
some
though, but I
catchy
don't know about
parts
that. We're going to have
in
to
the
back up
rap.
on that one too.
Hold on.
with the beat?
The producer with the beat was hard as fuck, but I couldn't hear nothing.
What's
the
that?
beat? I might have
OJ
heard
Juice
about
Man.
3 lyrics other than the OJ Juice Man part. But still.
That's what caught my attention. I was
But
like,
look
wait a minute.
though,
That shit-
I couldn't hear the lyrics. Nigga, it sound like my system. I can't hear nothing but beat. But still, bro, the beat was hard as fuck though. But I got a dump because I couldn't understand nothing but the beat.
Somebody find out that was Joe J the Juice Man. Please.
Find out.
Please find out.
That was Joe J.
So it should have been Black Luke Kane featuring OJ the Juice Man.
Yeah, let's see. Because if that.
But if you can tell the vocals up, like, I like to hear that song.
Respectfully,
Vocals up
Yeah.
a little bit.
I'm gonna have to go ahead and dump that John. Beat fire, beat knocking.
I couldn't hear nothing.
I mean, you're right. I take my vote.
It was a
I'm
very-
gonna dump it only because we are like the bumper dump is based on not just the beat, it's also the content of the song.
Lyrics
You know what I'm
on point.
saying?
I heard a
Yeah,
couple
you
of
make
lyrics,
it
but I couldn't really
as
hear
an
shit,
artist.
bro.
But it's the beat. It's just because that beat just took over
Yeah,
the
but
whole
the beat ain't the
song.
only
Yeah, the
thing
beat.
that's gonna draw
You the
me,
one
bro.
that's supposed to be on it, so we supposed to be paying attention to you too. Not just the beat. Otherwise, this would be a bumper dump for beats. That's it. You can see.
Yeah, we can do producer bumper dump
Right.
too now.
But
Yeah,
this
we
supposed to be
can.
songs. This supposed to be y'all on these songs going hard for the city from Borough. I do like the bars that you did for Greensboro though. Like, yeah, you know, we from Greensboro shooters. Like, I do like those type bars. Those was hot. So we put us on the map. However, gotta come a little better than that, bro. They ain't did it. Nardo Wick already rap like that, by the way, with the low tone.
What's
OJ.
that?
OJ the Juice Man killed that one. Okay, we left that way back in 09, 08. So yeah, I'm just
Y'all just making the little song apart.
I fuck with the Juice Man. I fuck with the Juice Man. Juice Man, alright, but I
Yeah.
just.
They did
no, I
that.
fuck with you,
If
man.
that
too,
wasn't
but
the Juice Man, brother, y'all need to
it's
go
not
back.
you.
Can I have bump and half
It
dump?
wasn't
Like,
original. Let's just feel like that.
I
It
thought
was.
you
It
want
was.
to have bump half dump. Like I want.
Nah, we can't do no halves.
Mama, you can
Either you on one side or
Leave
the
it up to the
other.
fans. We'll let y'all decide. It's up to y'all.
Yeah, this one is undecided.
Yeah, this one-
we having a hard time
No,
with
it's
this one.
decided because we got what 3 dunks and 1 in. So yeah, so yeah, it's already about decided between us. Like it's dumb.
Coco, like, I really want to.
I really want to bump it because I liked it, but I know that it was only.
You like the beat.
I like the beat. I didn't really hear the song because if I think about it, other than the Greensboro bar and the Juice Man at the end, I really can't recite anything else.
So you don't know about the song, but you know you like the beat.
Yeah, that's why I'm like,
Dumb.
I don't know.
That shit is dumb. The beat
So,
ain't the only thing on y'all.
All
Y'all
songs
just
will be
keep
placed
an
in the
eye
poll
and
for
tell
you
them
guys
you
to
understand.
vote on. I think the new day is officially set for Thursday. Like I officially posted them on Thursday. We released the results on Friday, and then the new show is on Sunday. So you got a new set. So we will definitely put that poll up for you guys on Thursday. Vote, leave your votes in the poll to let us know which of our 3 artists that you enjoyed the most. And
I can't wait to see them goddamn comments.
Oh my God! And with that being
I can't wait to see
said,
that poll. Hey world.
Not hey
Go
world.
ahead.
and with that being said,
So
let's move
So
right.
when he said that his mind did this.
And with that being said, let's move right into the introductions. You are here with your 40K Collective. I am your girl, Coco B.
Hey, it's your boy Kobe again in the building, y'all.
Dub me wild.
Mr. MLB. And
That
I'm
is fine.
confused. So confused.
Your future A&R at the record label you trying to get signed on. That's gonna be
No, low key, we are all off topic. Hold on.
Oh yeah.
Anyway,
get like that.
This is what the Bumble Dub does. It takes over. The music takes over. All right, so again, we are your 40K Collective, and let's move right into our news wrap up. So, anybody heard any new news about Brittany Griner? Because that's just kind of went stopping after they said they was in touch with her wife. I ain't heard nothing else.
They actually supposed to
They
be
offered.
in talks of offering
And
them
negotiating for her, but
negotiation
my
of
thing is like
swap out people basically.
But y'all know, they've been holding a lot of Americans hostage in Russia.
Yeah.
Like for some years.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah,
because
I
they
think
want
about
one particular Russian man back that America had. His name is Victor. I can't remember what his last name is. First name is Victor, and they want him back bad. I want to know what he did. Like,
It's probably how valuable he is to the country.
man, fuck Victor. Go ahead and electrocute his ass.
Damn, well, when they
and we're never gonna
Brittany.
get, yeah, they're never
Don't
gonna give
keep
our
saying
citizens
this.
citizens.
you know, D said that.
Yeah,
He said that.
I don't agree with
We
him.
don't even stay in the same city.
You feel me?
Because all we doing now is sitting here playing. Because what's stopping them from fucking killing Britney?
Us knowing
No.
that we're, but yes, knowing that our power and our relations to the, especially the
Oh,
situation.
Britney went on a
Ukraine,
hunger strike, and Britney
Nah, it's
died
something we want.
from malnutrition.
It's something we want.
That's
That's
what's
it.
gonna stop them from saying
No,
that.
it's just something
They would
somebody
starve
want.
her ass, and it would.
It don't matter. We still want her. We still need her back in America. It's something
I'm not
that
saying we
want.
don't, and we
It's
should,
just-
we
it's
should
just-
have her back in America.
it's just
but
something
what's stopping Russia from being like, oh yeah, she.
I'm telling you.
I
That's,
can't make that stick
you
out.
talking about like we're stopping her from killing her? That's what I'm telling you. The fact that we want her, so it's something to have on the table,
We
negotiate.
don't want her
with
that
America.
bad. If we want her
Crazy.
that bad, we would have her.
Crazy.
bro.
Nah, no,
We don't want
no.
her
That
that
don't
bad.
mean go spend millions of dollars on a mission to go save her. No.
Okay.
That don't mean go deploy soldiers and go to war for her. No.
Not
That
even
takes
that.
money. That takes money and it's costing lives. So no, she ain't worth that
but
much.
I will say this: this is
No.
what is
So what are we
fishy
talking
about
about,
the American.
So that's what I'm just telling you politics with the political
So what are we
standpoint on
talking
it.
about?
So this is what I think is fishy about them holding the Americans, because all of the Americans, with the exception of one that they have held in like the last 15 years or so, they have held on drug smuggling charges. One
They
that
got one
accused
on
of being a
spy.
spy.
Yeah, I seen that one.
That's real. That's probably
Is it
real.
though?
Yeah. No, it was probably a nigga that worked for the government. They called over there.
He was the retired police officer, so that one I was like, when I read it,
well,
I said,
maybe. But it
Look,
depends. You know, I don't know.
could be a little fishy.
We
But
don't
the
know.
other guy was a teacher.
That's what I'm saying, but we don't know. Like a lot of
Now
people,
that I can see a teacher teaching a certain message.
a lot
to
of
Russian
people,
kids. Nah,
a lot of people think that when it comes,
I can
They
see
grabbed
that.
him on drug charges.
a lot of
see
people
them
when it
getting
comes
that
like
nigga.
foreign politics and foreign relations, a lot of
Teacher
people,
probably was smoking that thing.
a lot of people don't know that like,
Kids be stressing you
or they
out.
don't
Like a
see it as
motherfucker.
in like, how can I put it? Like the country not doing this for no reason. Like, no, it's a reason. And what I mean by that is, it's not the reason you thinking like, oh, they just being harsh, they just being rushed, they just being da da da. Like, sometimes it don't really be that. Like, he could have really been the spot. That was
Of course.
And his cover up was the fact that he was a policeman.
Of
too.
course.
That's his cover up story.
But at that
But
point,
they just caught this
at that
man
point-
at a top
at that point,
secure
there's no
military base.
negotiation.
How did you get here?
At that, they're not negotiating his freedom, are they? They were.
They already sentenced him. He said
See
he
what I'm
got
saying?
sentenced to 10 years, and the other guy was sentenced
Look,
to
Brittany might as
14.
well just go ahead and take this little 6 she about to get, and just
Yeah.
enjoy that gruel they got for you in that Russian.
Even if you ain't really do it, and it's a situation like at this.
No,
point,
she did it. They caught her with it. They caught her with
I
the
don't know.
cartridges. They caught
I
her
still
with
think they planted that on her. I don't think she really had that done, but either way it goes.
He wasn't there. We don't really know.
We passed that part though. It don't matter how
Yeah.
you got them. It don't.
Yeah.
It's just what's going on now. So
Has her trial date been set?
yeah, she went to trial. They had a court date like a couple days ago, I think, and she actually claimed guilty. But a lot of people like. You can say that's something like, oh, she did. Like, no, she's throwing herself in mercy at the court. Like, she has no
Man,
choice
she
but
should.
to. This is what I'm saying. That's all the choice she
All
got.
because she American don't mean she's not withheld from the law no matter where the fuck she goes.
Right, which reminds me, y'all stop relating what's going on here on
Over
this
there,
soil.
you feel me?
Relating it to over there is not the same thing
At all.
at all. Once you step foot off this planet and you leave the planet, then
Not the
boom.
planet, not the
Oh, my fault. I've been watching too much Stargate. My fault, y'all. But once you leave the country, yeah, like you on their terms.
You ain't go to
now.
nobody else's house and goddamn act the fool.
Right, act like you would at your crib. Exactly the same applies
You
to
go to a
country,
stranger
bro.
house, you gonna abide by their rules.
Exactly.
Point blank.
Exactly. If you don't like them, guess what? You leave. Other than that, it's the same applies with countries. Same applies. So please stop telling me what she was medically okay to
That
use
don't matter.
in America. Therefore, Russia should do. No, Russia gonna
It's
do.
not how it works.
No, it's not how it works at all.
They have their own
Free
set of
Britney,
rules
though.
and
We
laws
still want
over
you
there.
to-
Yeah,
right?
free Britney for sure. Free Britney.
that's
This
not-
is not how the
This
world
victim
works.
thing is killing me.
It is too. It's killing me too. Especially if she really did bring it over. She knew what she was risking. She knew what she was risking. What could be her freedom to come back home. All that she knew what she was risking. So hey, that's the consequences, bro.
This is factual.
That's facts.
Speaking of basketball players, we lost
Great
true
man.
greatness today, y'all. We lost
R.I.P.
real true greatness. The great Bill Russell passed away today at 88 years old. The
All right,
11th-time champ, the first black coach in any major sport,
goat.
civil rights activist, just
Goat.
the men of men passed away today, 88 years old, y'all.
Most rings in the NBA. Facts.
Like, this man is the epitome of what you want to be as a person. Like, I have nothing but great things to say about Bill Russell.
Yeah. Yeah.
For those who don't know who Bill Russell was, he was drafted in 1967 to the Boston Celtics.
Yep. It was a 9-time, I believe, a 9-time NBA champion. 11. No, I thought it was 9 as a player and 2 as a
and
coach.
Yes.
So he's a 9-time player, like with the Celtics, a 9-time NBA champion. He retired to go on to coach 2 teams to win the championship.
And he only was in the league for 13 seasons, y'all.
That don't tell you
13
what a bad man is. I don't know what to do, y'all. He's a bad man. On and off the court, a great person.
And this man stood for civil rights through everything. He played in one of the most racist cities in America, Boston, Massachusetts. And he dealt with so much racism that we couldn't even fathom
did.
today.
And
And he still persevered and did what he did and became the person that he became.
Still was humble enough to play for their racist tails and go win them some championships. That takes some humbling to do right there. Real man. Real man. Real man.
R.I.P. R.I.P.
But yeah, honestly, y'all, that's really every other news in the sports world triumphs to that shit. Like, fuck everybody else. Fuck baseball right now.
Not Lamar Jackson.
Lamar Jackson will be alright till tomorrow.
I
We'll
mean,
talk about his contract tomorrow.
Yeah,
Fuck
I'm
his
about to say
money.
his contract.
If it wasn't for Bill Russell, there would be no Lamar Jackson contract.
Huh?
If it wasn't for Bill Russell, there would be no Lamar Jackson.
Oh, okay, nah, never mind. I thought I heard that wrong. Yeah, you kind of right. I see what you mean on that one.
This is Bill's, this is the day we appreciate
You
Bill.
appreciate Bill Russell.
Yeah,
Just
right.
get everything else a bread. I respect
everybody
that.
else.
I respect that.
Like,
Well,
Listen to me.
No
not even
entertainment news?
not even Jalen Brown.
nothing entertaining.
Listen to me, nah.
Ain't nothing
All
going
people
on
for real.
with the rappers right now. I heard the baby back in the news. Anybody know what's going on with him?
Oh, Jada Youngin died.
oh yeah.
Did he?
I don't know how my
Yeah,
Greensboroans feel about that. You know, it's been some mixed emotions.
Is that
a lot
what we're
of
called?
Yeah,
Greensboro?
it's been some mixed emotions. My Greens. Oh, my fault.
My Greensboroians.
My Greensboroans.
Burrowins?
Burrowans. You
Niggas
know,
from the boroughs.
you just add the IANS at the end, like Greensboroans.
That
Greensboroans.
can't be it.
It ain't.
Nah.
You go look that up after the show.
You got your Africans,
Oh, my
Americans,
God.
Asians,
Stop it.
Caucasians, Greensboroans. You see what I did there? It works in the same way.
That nigga just
Y'all
named
don't know
four
y'all-
ethnicities
Oh,
and then threw a city in there.
Yeah, my Greensboroans. You feel me? My Burrowans. What about the Burrowans?
I don't like none of this shit.
Who got haters? But yeah.
Let's move right into the favorite of the show.
You know what I'm
That good old keep it.
You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. We wasn't there when you started talking about Greensboroans. You kind of left me.
Y'all started talking about it.
Oh yeah, the boy was on
The
the
song
24.
Island.
He was on 24.
The song Island, that's his big
Yeah,
Like,
23 Island.
These kids are dying younger and younger too. Like it's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby. Okay, should we talk about really is rappers dying because they coming back home, or are they dying because they being stupid, or are they dying because they just
All three.
tied up in the streets?
All three.
All three?
Yeah.
Or
My
do y'all
thing
get
is-
both?
My thing is, when the boy lied about killing somebody in Greensboro that day, he got his chain snatched.
He
But
did
now
do
all
it.
of a sudden, you want us to feel bad because he's gone. You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm not gonna disrespect the dead, but I'm not gonna say I'm sad about this situation. That's all I gotta say.
I don't know this nigga.
Yeah. It's just the
I don't
fact
know
they
what
did
it
that
is,
bull
though.
crap or whatever. Claim the body that he went angry.
That was
And
wrong.
then get on YouTube and stuff. We
That
want
was
Lil
very
Murder
wrong.
explain this whole situation, bro. Everybody might have been fucked up by this shit.
That was
Yeah.
very wrong.
It took
for them to do.
3 years to get him, but hey, I mean, it is what it is, but I bet people say the same thing about you now. You know, I killed him. I'm gonna
Yeah.
kill him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Karma, man.
Karma's a bitch.
Karma is so
yeah.
real, bro.
Yeah, what you hit what you sold right there. That's all I gotta say about that.
Well,
Yeah. No, we might have to end it. on that note.
R.I.P. and condolences
Yeah,
to that young
R.I.P.
man's family.
Rick, condolences to his mother because he was shot right outside his mother's house.
And his hometown, because he died where he from.
Yeah,
His
everybody
hometown,
down
too.
from where they from though. Keep it hot though. I ain't gonna lie. Most
Yeah,
of
like the
them
going
from
home
where they
thing is crazy right now. Like if you make it, you can't even go home.
Right.
from. Stay there. You know what I'm saying?
Not if you doing trap rap
I'm
or
getting
drug
the hell
rap
out
or
of
street
Greensboro.
rap. Like they
Man,
not
yeah, my
even.
friend-
What do you mean by drug? Taking them or selling them? Because you talking about taking them, they ain't gonna bother you. You talking about selling them, they
Because
might
yeah,
bother you.
the selling, like I'm not here
It don't
selling
even
drugs,
gotta
but
be
all
that.
the trap rap.
It could be
like,
a motherfucker
the trap records,
from,
it's like
from
that.
where
It's
you
not safe for them to
from?
go home.
Busaliga? I forgot where the hell he from. He's from some small town, Louisiana. It's as quick as we went to high school together. I told him I was going to work with this producer. He was like, nah, bro, that's stupid. And then I stopped messing with you, and I still went to work with that producer. Next thing you know, I'm Jada Youngin. Now you still back in
Oh yeah,
Louisiana,
you
mad
still
as
in the
fuck.
same spot.
Now you see me
starting
sitting
taking
outside
moves.
my mama's
Yeah,
house
that's
in the
how-
car,
man.
chilling. I'm saying, it could be, it's that simple. It could be that easy.
You right though. It could be envious and the hating behind it.
When it comes to hometown, that's how I look at it. When
You right though. You right.
And then you was online just, you know what I'm saying, talking too much junk to people or whatever. You can't expect to be no demon and you know what I'm saying. That's all.
Yeah.
Did he call himself that?
Yeah, he called us demon and all that stuff. He was
He
out
definitely
here.
did, bro.
That nigga was out here.
Yeah, he was
was
one of
out-
the ones want to be out here.
Yeah, he was one of them gangster
It
now
kills me.
gangster rappers.
It kills me when these gangster rappers like come from a situation where you got the mother and the father, working people at that. Like not even father went in the street, mama went in the street, but yet your dumb ass out here.
You had right. I hate that
So
situation.
now they gotta bury your ass,
right.
because you didn't realize
What you was blessed with, basically, pretty much.
that shit kills me.
Because a
Yeah,
lot of people don't
he's
even
in the
have their
streets
mothers
trying
and
to get out.
fathers, right?
They're not trying to go.
Right, and people who really have to depend on. That's why I hate about the situation. Is it be
They're
people that want to break
using
in the
you.
street.
They're using the
Yeah.
rappers to get out the
Yeah.
motherfucker. Your dumb
Right.
ass trying to get in with these niggas,
Right.
trying to get the fuck out.
So backwards, all for attention and clout, to be accepted, all that is.
Terrible, man.
Yeah, I just bought my chain bag and went back to rapping.
Do you know what happens?
Right,
to
I
gangsters?
wasn't just saying that.
You know what happens to demons and gangsters?
Dead
They're
or
dead.
jail.
That just happened. Yeah, they was in jail. Easy.
Nothing more, nothing less.
And I'm tired of everybody talking about, oh my
Order on
God, he
witness
was so
protection.
young, he had a son. That ain't mean shit, but he was talking about somebody else there. They ain't mean a damn thing about it.
Motherfucker he killed had a son.
Yeah, for
He
real.
was out here beefing with
Well, he was
folks,
claiming he had a son.
disrespecting the dead, trying to bang. And I don't know.
And this ain't just Jada Youngin specifically.
Yeah,
like
it's a
certain
lot.
people
It's a
talking.
lot. I mean, it's kind of the same thing with Vaughn, technically, bro.
You know what? I researched that the other day, and I was just like, that is Chicago blows
Yeah.
my fucking mind.
Yeah, they do surprise you. Yeah.
The I don't even want to use
The
the word
ignorance?
stupidity.
No, it's ignorance. I like to say
Ignorance.
ignorance.
It's
Not
It's worse than
because I
ignorance.
actually
Some of
no,
them- no,
because when it comes to ignorance, I can't wrap my head around ignorance. However, stupidity, I can wrap my head around or vice versa. I can't wrap my head around stupidity. That's just stupid. But ignorance,
thing is-
I can kind of understand where you're coming from. But it's like you didn't, you know what I'm saying? Get the whole
Ignorance is
picture.
you don't know any better. That's what
They
ignorance
don't,
is.
and that's what I'm
Yes,
saying.
they
That's
do.
what I'm saying.
They do.
Ignorant.
They
Nah.
do, because in them damn interviews, man, you know this shit's stupid, bro. We need to do it, but when a nigga do this, so you know what the fuck going on, But yet, fuck it, I still want to get that. That's
It's
stupidity.
real.
That's not ignorance.
Nah, it's just real.
That's stupidity.
You can say it is, but it's too real to speak on their situation for real. It be,
Of course, and
it be way too real, and it's not that simple. Like we would want it to be that simple, but it's not.
It's
that
not
simple.
always.
It's not that simple. No, it's not that simple, bro. Not in
Sometimes-
Chicago.
I mean, you know,
Not in Chicago.
when you get to a certain point in your life, like you kind of throw this out the window, but when you in the streets, you pretty much got the mentality of I'm gonna die by my respect, and it's just where they at. They're gonna die by their respect.
They really die,
It's
and then it's
that
easy
not
for you to say, but they got,
stupidity.
but they got family members that done
It's
died
their
out there.
reality, though.
You
That's
telling
cool.
you telling niggas
But
forget
guess what?
about
Your
brothers
stupidity
that
is driving you to
died.
be right up there with their ass.
Hey, it is what it is. I'll at least be my brother. That's how some feel like. Look,
That's how
you
some feel.
That don't
you
sound like
telling
stupidity
you telling
to you.
niggas forget about their fathers that died, their mothers
You think
that
your father
died,
should go get
their
revenge and get
sisters
yourself
that done
killed?
died. They don't care.
They
about
weren't
that.
thinking about it.
Like,
They didn't care because they went.
Go watching $1 million worth of games. Shout out to them with King Von. He told you what it was. This is my last man standing. It's the only way to play it. They don't care about all that goody stuff you talking about. They don't care about that. Why would I care about that? And other people on the other side don't care about that.
It's not that
It's
culture.
all out war. For real. So it's really about the last man
See, when
standing.
you talk about King Von though, that's a nigga who could afford to get away from all that shit.
And he was
He's
still
a
back
motherfucker.
out there. He was still back out
So
there. though.
how is that not stupidity? If you just said all that, he knows what he's doing, knows why he's doing it, but know it's wrong. How's that not stupidity?
Because the way
That's
you
not
look at
ignorance.
the way you look at his lifestyle is not how he look at it. The same way is not the way that I look at it. The same way he don't give a fuck what you're saying. He don't give a fuck about what none of us saying. The way he looking at it is he's actually coming back and taking care of his family, people
How,
that he
though?
went through.
He's dead now.
That's
He's gone.
people
His family's not
that that's
taken
people
care
that he
of
went
by
through
him.
stuff out there.
I mean, they're taken care of with the
Right,
money that's
but
left
not by
behind.
him.
No, but it's easy
That's
to say that.
different.
But that's
That's
people that he
different.
went through real stuff out there in the streets of Chicago. So and he may not be blood, but this man saved my life. When the 2-3 cars pulled up and I ain't had no pole on me, guess who was out here shooting? Dub Marcus was. All y'all my life now.
So with that being said, let's move right into the Keep It a Band. Because y'all know that's my favorite. I love to keep it a band. And we be having some good topics. Alright, so Dub. I think we got the first topic today. What's up with it?
Ooh, shit. Sound freaking weird.
Ooh, shit. Okay, is too much emphasis placed on sports or education or versus education?
It's okay.
I think from the school that we attended, it's
Oh
like
no! Don't do that! Don't do that. What school did you attend? Nah.
Let the world
Let them know what
Put 'em
school
on the map.
you attended.
Put 'em on
before
the
you
map.
say
James
anybody.
I
Benson
attended
Dudley
the
High
great
School.
James Benson Dudley.
James Benson
Okay.
Dudley High School.
And it was
And y'all better remember that too.
And it was definitely, I would say that in this case, it was like 50-50. Because you can't go 100 and 100 unless you give it 200%. So I'll say it's 50-50. Because 50% they did push athletic excellence, but they did also press for social excellence and academic excellence. Now, some will say that the football players got a pass, basketball players got a pass, but I feel like it's like that at any school.
Nah, it's not.
Like-
Well,
Nah, it's not.
I can't speak for
What
Danielle Smith.
Yeah, thank
You
you.
said
I
it,
can't
blindness.
speak
And
for
shout out to my
Danielle Smith.
Eagles that be tuning in. I know some of y'all out there, but you
Yeah,
said
they-
I'm
I'm
always
always
been standing on
championship
that.
since goddamn ever.
Whatever. We still
Oh.
litter.
Smith.
We still litter.
Oh,
We still litter. We better than
man, my
y'all.
bad. You better give me a little
Lord,
shot.
Whatever. Right. Let's not start this. Anyway.
Lord,
yeah.
Anyways,
That's the point.
before
My thing is though, when it comes to sports and education, the education should be the number one priority. But when it's put on the back burner because of these boosters and these endorsers and putting all their money into the sports program, like that's where it really comes into play. Where it's like, okay, this is more important. Jerome got 3 Ds and an F, but goddamn, he the best player on the goddamn team.
that boy
Got a
field,
scholarship to Alabama.
you throw that boy in the football in the field, he grabbing that jump.
And he got a full house after every game to come see him. That's bread. What, $6-7 a ticket?
Go ahead,
football
Doug.
ticket.
Go ahead, Doug.
You know what I'm saying? He bringing in $5,000 a game just off the ticket
That's what I'm saying.
sales.
So can you blame
So you
him?
know what I'm saying?
But can you blame him for boosting then after that? Like, yeah, he may academically have trouble, but that boy on the field is something special. All some schools show you is I don't want to take away for what he physically can do because educational wise he's not up. Yeah, basically. I don't want to say because he's dumb, but educational wise he's just not there. So I don't want to take away from his gift and God.
Now, what I will say that I do know is that our basketball players and football players that were like really struggling academically, like they did definitely put them in with tutors because I was a tutor. They definitely put them in with tutors and put them in with people to try and help them be able to get where they're
That was the first resort. That was the first resort.
Right.
And then after that, it's like,
hey,
Miss Jones, can I talk to you for a second?
Even after they graduated.
Then they have a nice conversation with that teacher.
And believe it or not, I'm gonna stand up for our team, especially for my graduating year, because most of our football players from my graduating year are teachers and public figures. So they definitely picked something up other than a basketball.
You can say that about any school. My school's the same way. Like,
I was about to say
I got one dude, he on the city council right now that graduated with me. That's okay.
And he was a basketball player that you felt like got skated through?
He was a football player.
You feel like he got skated through?
See, my school didn't do that. I went to school with some white people.
See, but all I'm saying is the misconception that Dudley just skated their players through.
So
you know what? To prove your argument, I know it's the truth because Smith did it. But not even, Smith did it.
Every school does it.
Yeah, Smith didn't even do it.
But we gonna say that like the school you went to is not known for the slide sneaky shit. Y'all gonna really sit here and act like that.
But Smith didn't do it with the.
Y'all really act like Dudley ain't known for some sneaky ass shit.
I know that
Switching
shit. That's
fucking mailboxes. Motherfucker live over there,
there.
goddamn on the west side going to
That's all I'm
Dudley.
telling you shit that we
Why
went
they do
doing.
that shit?
Do you know that
Because they felt
freshman?
privileged going to Dudley.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I'm not saying Dudley don't
By
have
any means necessary.
people, but let's not sit here and act like these niggas is the premier of gift.
No, they're not.
They are.
We weren't saying that, but to go with the point of the argument.
Sports. It was sports.
I'm
But you know what I'm
Carolina.
saying? We did the same thing with education. Swear to God. You know what I mean?
You're a handball.
Graduated.
Dudley before you had about paid.
We graduated a lot of motherfuckers that was supposed to flunk and go summer school to get their shit. Guess what? None of them won't. Why do you think we do that? Make them numbers look good. Yeah, numbers talk bullshit. Wow.
That's another thing.
See? I'm serious.
That's another thing.
Maybe that's the rack.
Telling all everybody business.
School system ain't gonna do shit about nothing. Well, I'm doing snitching on the school system. Goddamn.
Yes, that's
What
what
are
you
we
do.
ranking in the world?
Snitching on the school system.
What is America's rank in education?
I
I know
guarantee
we ain't up there with y'all.
it ain't top 5. I don't think it's top 5.
I would even say 20.
I'll say 10, 20. Maybe 50. Yeah, 10, 20 for sure.
Where's North Carolina as a state in the country, though?
Stop.
Probably last.
Hell nah,
ain't
you still got
legalized
Florida.
We ain't legalized marijuana yet.
Shout out to Florida and Alabama, but I know
That's
damn well
okay.
y'all
You can't call them dumb to shout them out. You can't call them dumb.
We were talking about athletes this whole fucking time.
Well,
So to answer your question, before we move on to the next
We
topic,
just really talking about how many motherfuckers skated through Smith High School. But we
Chill. Real shit, man. No, I'm just
but Dudley did that thing though.
Shout out to the Gifford County education system.
Right. Never fails. Graduate everybody.
Right.
Get everybody. You did it right. I fuss with it. Get
But
that
what's
shit
up with
over.
these mascots though for the state?
pause. Wait a minute. I just
I'm
hold
sorry.
up. Wait a minute.
I'm sorry.
Hold on. This list say education rankings by country. The United States.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
Number
Shit
one,
biased.
though.
See, this is why I tell people you can't go.
That was
United
it.
Kingdom
Who
is
made
2, Germany is 3, Canada is 4.
Bullshit.
China-
America made that list.
That's
Bullshit.
USA Today. That gotta be USA Today. Shout out to USA
Yeah,
Today.
look, 2021.
Yeah, it was 2021.
Yeah, I get
I don't know
it.
what we is in
I get
2022.
it.
22, they ain't made the list yet.
But Texas not even trying to teach them kids about slavery. Come on now, but they number one. They don't have
It's US number one education.
It says the U.S. stays on top of number.
Oh hell no, that's some Donald Trump shit.
The only reason
And
I
that's
can
the
okay,
IBL News.
here's their argument. Okay. I'm gonna give them their argument and I'm done with this. The only reason they probably put United States as number one because we do as a country do have a lot of people from different I said planets. I was about to say planets again. Different countries,
that come here for school.
Come not just school, but that's what I'm saying. No, it's not the school they come here for. They come here for freedom. It's just they kids so happy to go to these schools, so it look like that we the number one education system because other kids come learn our shit. They ain't got no choice. They here in the country. They're more than 5th grade. He ain't got no choice but to learn U.S. education. Come on, bro. Like, but don't sit here making like, oh, the foreigners come over here to learn. No, they come over here to be free because they laws over there are stricter than our laws.
And they do come here for
Exactly.
they do come here for a
Right,
different
exactly.
perspective
But,
for education because
for a different
depending on
lifestyle.
where you're at depends on how they're going to teach you certain things. So I do agree with that as well. What's that next topic?
With a bag of hat.
Because niggas is feeling real argumentative today.
And this next topic, y'all. This next topic, I don't know. It's not gonna change. We might be arguing about this shit. This is a very sensitive topic, so viewer discretion is advised.
Okay.
Is religion real? Is it?
You said the what?
Is religion real?
Yes. Most of them. Not all of them. That's pretty good. But yeah, most religions are real.
Most religions.
Most of
How do you know?
So which ones is not real?
Which one's fake? Yeah.
The one off
That's the one off.
Right, well, off what
the
show?
one that's right in front of A&T off East Market and what's
See, that's a
that road?
cult.
Dudley
That's a
Road.
cult.
Dudley Street.
Y'all better
They
stop.
got
better
they
stop.
got
You talking about House of Prayer?
that
Yeah,
worship of
I don't know what
that.
you're talking about. House of Prayer. Shout
I
out
don't
to
think
y'all.
that's a real
Shout out to y'all. I don't know what
religion.
you're talking about, man.
I've been there before. I've been on the inside.
I've been inside eating. That's just
Nah, I went to a
pork.
Sunday service.
They
Man.
serve pork. I go over there to buy food.
I thought they
I
said.
go over there to buy some pork.
I thought they said they don't worship the dude, but the dude who was a preacher there that died, his statue's because they
I've
say he
seen
was a
him.
prophet.
I've seen him in service. Like, this was like probably 13, 14 years ago. Like, I had seen him, like, that Sunday, it seemed like a normal church. They goddamn had the guests stand. I said, goddamn, excuse me. They had the guests stand up. You know what I'm saying? Your affiliation,
went
all
to
that
a
extra
cult
stuff.
church?
The passing around of the
You went
chips
to a
and the
cold
drink.
church, Marcus. Huh?
Now, just put it out there, I only went because I was, I was dating a female at the time.
Only time I go to that church is when I'm going to get something to eat.
So are you really giving me the shun finger?
Because the only time you went is go eat.
Right.
To go eat.
He didn't even go for the
I at
Lord.
least listened to the message from the brother.
Shout out to you.
This fool with
He ain't
you.
even- he got his pork and beans and left. Got his pork and beans
He
and left.
over there glutton.
That's a whole sin.
He's glutton. It's a whole sin. You do know gluttony is a sin, right?
All I'm saying is, they got some good pork. You
Look,
really
he's still
cook
glutton.
pork.
He's still talking about food. He's still glutton. Don't keep up on your perspective. He's still
Yeah, go ahead, cook pork.
Because you're still talking about a plate. You hungry right now.
I'm not about to worship no grown man in Greensboro, bro. I'm worship God. The Lord.
I thought they don't worship them. That's what I'm saying. I thought they just.
They
I
have
thought
regular
they.
Sunday service.
No, I thought they not admire but acknowledge the fact that he's some prophet through Jesus.
Oh, nah, he's top dog. He was top dog in there. I will say that. Like, when I went, he had on like a brown robe with like gold trimmings down the
What I
side.
will
He was
ask is,
sparkling.
has anyone
He
looked
was
at
sparkling.
like
So they
they
literally
have,
go there and worship. I'm sorry, Coco.
they have like the line of pictures of all of the successes. Have you noticed that they all look alike?
What?
I ain't never seen it.
That's weird.
Look it up. As far as the question of
They
is
probably got
religion
an
real,
online page.
I believe personally that religion is man-made. Like for me, it is about the relationship, not necessarily what I identify it as. I feel like people arguing over who's this religion, whose religion is better. I think all of it is stupid if you ask me personally. Because did you get the message?
So is the devil man-made?
Right. Like, and then is the God that you sit there saying that you have a relationship
I'm not
with
asking all that. Wait, I'm asking
man-made?
is the devil man-made?
No.
No.
Then if he's not,
So how-
and God is not, then how you gonna say it's man-made?
Because who said, where in the Bible did it say that believing in me is a religion? Where? Somebody pointed out to
I
me.
don't think the word religion was a word at the time.
It wasn't, because the main thing has been about your relationship with your creator and understanding
But
the
when
world
Jesus
Christ
around
followed
you.
him.
when
his
Jesus
teachings.
Christ asked them to follow him. man.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. Following his teachers, so to some extent, you can say it did speak on religion because it spoke on what happened to the
Or
ones
was
that
that
don't.
education?
So
and
I
to
have,
the ones
and
that
it
don't.
is
Or
it's considered
you're
an
right,
education.
is that education?
And then let me
instead.
ask you this: if that's the case, if you look at all religions and break them down, the teachings
Are similar.
are very similar. They are almost the same. Love yourself, love your creator, love the world around you, love your fellow man. All religions say the exact same thing. It is the
Pretty much.
core of what they're trying to teach you. People are getting hung up on the details, and that's the issue. That's where the religion part comes in because they gave it a name.
Yeah,
It depends on which religion, because Buddhism don't say the same thing as Catholicism.
it don't. Or your Bible or your Quran.
So what is the core teacher for Buddhism?
I couldn't tell you. My
You said
brother's a
the core?
Buddhist, but I know damn well they know Jesus Christ and all that. And
See,
No.
again, details. That's the problem that I'm talking about. Y'all are getting caught up on
But
details.
Buddha,
details. Y'all say
But-
Jesus Christ 36 times a day talking about details. Details is your religion. Jesus Christ is part of the religion that people find that they believe in.
That's fact.
So-called real. So it's not a detail. That's like Jesus Christ is the reason people follow Christianity. So that's not a detail.
that's actually fact.
That's the reason.
I give you that. And Buddha is actually in Buddhism.
I'm supposed
It's
to focus on the
actually
Buddhism thing. I take that back.
it's
I
actually
can't
somebody.
speak on
No,
the factuality
Buddha
of
is more
Buddhism.
of a okay. You know how
I'm just
like
saying.
Muhammad. He's like Muhammad in the Quran and Muslim and stuff. Like Muhammad is the prophet, just like Christianity. Jesus is the prophet, but he's not the one. Like the one. He's not the creator. That's kind of like how it is in Buddhism.
Well,
Like,
no,
Buddha's the prophet, but he's
In
not
the
like
Christian religion,
the
because
creator
that's what it
of
is.
the whole thing.
In the Christian
He's a
religion,
big prophet.
Jesus is God. They're all one. Jesus, God, and the Holy Ghost are all one being.
See, I don't know.
God manifested
I don't know if
himself
that's
into a
true according to
human
the
form.
Bible. He was the son of God. He's not in this whole. He's the
The
son,
Son,
of
the
God.
Father, the
Son
Son,
of
and the
God.
Holy Ghost
That
are
don't
all
make
one
you-
entity.
That don't
The
make
Trinity
you
is all
God.
one entity.
Did that really make him God though? Like,
Yes.
see, so now we're arguing about Christianity. We're not even arguing about religion.
He said yes.
Like, but at the end of the day, it did say like the son of God. I don't think they was two of the same.
Okay, so
Because the reason why I'm gonna say that is because
God
Jesus
sees,
okay, go ahead.
God seen the condition that the world was in, right? He loves us so much that he wants to forgive us. He wants us to choose his way. That is the teaching of the Christian
So he
religion.
sent his son to
So
die
he
for us.
manifested
So God
himself
planned.
because
He
God
sent
is
his son.
omnipresent
What about
and
the
omnipotent.
dinosaurs?
To die for us.
I can't.
They
Right,
said
well,
you
that's
believe in
what
dinosaurs.
He manifested
you
himself
don't
into a
believe
human
what's
form.
Right,
So
which
that-
is Jesus Christ.
Right. So,
So
that
he
he can
can-
use
right.
himself to forgive us
Yeah, I-
for our sins. So it's, they're all one person.
I'm guessing black
According
people
to
ain't
the
dead
Bible.
enough.
That only
They ain't
makes
sorry enough.
that only makes sense. Like it do make sense, but you sent yourself to forgive us, people that you created.
No, he sent himself to die for
Because people need something that they can see.
See, that's the stuff that got me thinking. Like, I don't know about this religious thing. Like, some of it real,
But
some
this-
of it just.
And this is what I'm saying because I feel like
What?
y'all are taking out of context what I'm saying when I say that religion is man-made and detailed. Like, okay, because like the Quran has Muhammad, Christianity has Jesus. There are other religions that all have prophets that were supposed to be physical forms that the people could see for them to know that this is what your creator wants. I'm speaking directly to your creator. So you can see me. Since you can't see him, her, or whatever they identify their creator
Right.
as,
See Moses.
see me
Right.
as the person that he sent before you. So each religion has some form of a prophet or someone that is bringing out a teaching. That's the details part that everybody
So,
keeps getting
in my
hung up on.
opinion,
the teaching
they
is
reestablishing the
important
faith part, pretty much. That's basically what I just heard. Like, they're doubling down on the faith part.
Right.
Right. That sounds brainwashing as fuck. It does.
But that was the
Because
purpose
what's the
of
point?
that's the
But
point
what's
of
the
different
point?
religions.
But what's
though.
the point of you sending somebody for me? Okay, how do I put it? To have extra faith on when you the motherfucker I'm supposed to have extra faith on the whole time, not Jesus Christ.
And Jesus never
Why God gotta be a monster?
Jesus never told
Huh?
you in the
Why
Bible to
God
put
gotta
your
be a
faith in Him.
Oh, my fault. Yeah,
He told you put your faith in my Father.
Right.
He never said
God.
me.
Right, but people put their faith in Jesus Christ, the Lord and Savior. You just saying he said that.
Because he's
Because
supposed
they're
to
the
be
same
a part of the
person. So
Trinity.
again, okay, so is they the same person or not?
So
I
again,
thought it was the same person.
but again, do you see what you're doing right now?
Yeah, it's confusing. That's
You
what I'm
see
saying.
what you're doing
I'm
right
kind of making your point.
Details.
How it's man-made. No,
Details.
yeah, because the details don't make sense. It don't make sense in none of the books. It do, but it don't.
The core teaching of it is what everybody's supposed to be paying
Which
attention
one? You
to.
got different versions.
Yeah, there's different versions. Different
They're not.
stories.
different
King
versions of
James.
stories, but my
Old Testament, which is different.
Right. It's
I'm
the
about to
Book of Enoch.
That's why I don't talk religion.
because it's a lot.
It gets
It is very deep.
Complex
It
as
gets
fuck.
complicated and a little messy.
Because, but it's only complicated because of the details of the ish and how it's wrote and how it's said. And because another thing about the Bible is, are we going to do it based off of my context when I'm interpreting, or based off of what you're interpreting? Because according to Hitler, he interpreted the Bible and everything he did was according to the Bible. That's what I'm saying. So again, so now we get into the argument of interpretation. So it's like, see, it's too much. It's dos más. So therefore, like, that's
Which is why I said that I don't really identify with the.
Those vibes. The number 2 is Spanish and much. The number 2, I didn't even say the word 2.
Which
I said
is,
number 2.
which is why I say I don't really identify religion-wise, like, because I feel like men have made that to control the people around them. They've twisted those stories and been able to rewrite those stories and reword them the way that they want to word them in order for it to fit whatever the agenda is for why they write it. However,
it's some truth to it.
The word of God, the word of your creator, whatever you want to call your creator, is powerful because it's still in the midst of all of that mess.
Yeah, it makes
love
sense.
yourself.
What about a Satan?
Love me.
That makes sense too.
Love your neighbor.
All that makes sense. It makes
So
sense.
what about
bro.
if you're a Satanist?
So that's the only reason I don't want. That's why I don't like saying it's man-made. But I can agree with, like, let's put it like this: some details are man-made and BS, and some things in here is truthful as I don't know.
What
So
if you're satanic?
Satan
What you're satanic?
is a part of
Does that all
the
apply to
world
that?
around it.
And I guess it would, because that's how you look at it. So in your eyes,
It has to.
right? It is though. No, it is. So you're right. No,
Satan is still a part of the world that's around us. Like there are beings that are higher than or above
and according
our
to your Bible,
frequency.
and according to your
In
Bible,
any religion, they
I
talk
love-
about demons.
I love arguing with Christians because Christians hate arguing when I tell them this. Satan is more powerful than Jesus Christ. Still, yep.
But he ain't got nothing on God.
No, he don't. No, he
He
don't.
got nothing
He
on
don't.
God.
He don't. But your book said that. This is why I love arguing Christians, because the Bible specifically told you who is right man, the second best angel to God. It never said it was Jesus Christ. It said it was Satan.
Lucifer.
It said it was Lucifer, the most beautiful angel in heaven, literally. It told you that. So therefore, you gotta understand, like, you disdain his power.
That's my thing.
So then, like, what about the motherfuckers overseas who believe in mythology?
See, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That goes with a whole bunch of stuff too, because people like Thanos or all the good guys basically go on the good side. Not Thanos. I'm sorry. I said Thanos. Shout out to Marvel. Shout out to Marvel.
We are
Who I
Marvel
was
now.
thinking of was Thor. My fault. I was thinking of Thor. But all the good guys with the good, but then you got your bad guys with the bad. Like, it's all good and bad.
And
It's the
they
same
teach it.
story. It's just
No matter what religion it is, like I really wish that people focus more on the message
on the good and bad. I give you that.
than who the
Yeah,
message
who it
was.
is, like, yeah, who it's from. It's all the same freaking story. You got your good, you got your protagonist, and you got your antagonist, and that's it. You just the
person are fighting these
yourself.
beings in the
It's
world
really
around
you. It's really you, because basically what all the religions telling you is this is how you be good and this is how you be bad. Now it's up to you. What you gonna do?
And they all give you the same ultimatum.
It, and that's all. That's it, and that's all.
They give you the framework. This is what we want. This is what your creator wants you to do. But this is what's available to you. What you gonna do with it?
See, now 2022 is weird because we've been going through those religious and cultural norms all our lives, and now people are starting to question against us and thinking like, my definition was good or bad is literally what I just said, my definition, which is scary in my opinion. That's all the book really wanted in the first place. They wanted you to keep thinking this is good and this is bad. But what if you got a motherfucker who think the bad shit is good? He likes killing people. He get a thrill off of it. How you gonna sit there and tell him it's bad and he feels good doing it? See what I'm saying?
Okay, but when it's time for him to meet whoever the creator is,
If he do, what if he don't?
Gonna get what he get when
but
he
here's
get
the
there.
funny part. What if I told you it never was? People just wanted him to live a good life and be a good person. They just told him you living this life when you die and you get to a point in your life where you realize all the bad you did. Now you living your life in sorrow to the point where you die and this shit feels painful because now you don't. You feel me? You feel like a terrible shitty person. That's your hell. That's really your hell. You live this shitty life, and then when you die, you realize like, damn, I was a shitty ass person. Like, yeah. Now you gotta die with that shit. Instead of dying like, you know what, I live a good life. I don't care if I go to heaven or hell. Like, man, I did so much good shit here on the earth.
We're gonna say this.
Fuck it.
Hey, Dub.
Oh, hell.
Dub.
I already know. I already know.
What's going on, bro? How was your week this week? How was your week?
Oh, it was pretty good. I ain't gonna lie, you know what I'm saying? Had a couple of dumb stuff happen, but you know what I'm saying?
Asking just for.
Oh,
Then thought you was asking him how he was doing today. No,
I
what's up?
I care about your day, bro. I cared about your day. I'm glad it's going good, bro.
Man, been friends about 10 years.
Yeah,
now.
bro.
I ain't saying I don't care, but that's not the reason I asked.
Anyway, so I ain't gonna mention work this time. You know what I'm saying? I'm out in the field, right?
The field.
You was where?
Field. Where it get real.
When
Not you ain't picking no cotton. Them
when that
times.
gangster stuff get real, right? And so anyway, like
Shout out to the county schools in the state of North Carolina.
Shout out to Gifford County, man. We lit. Come, bring your children to Gifford County.
I said the county schools, but
Oh, Gifford County. You gotta be specific. What county? Gifford County School.
work in Gifford County.
GCS. Well, I'm promoting them.
Yeah.
all I got to say is I'm gonna stop going to new stores and stuff like that because something weird happened to me the other day and I feel like I gotta discuss it. I just ain't gonna say like, okay, I went to the store, right? And I ordered me some not ordered, but I got me a pack of cigarettes and some cigars. Somebody was outside the store.
I ordered some cigarettes.
Somebody was outside the store, right? And it just fucked me up a little bit. Somebody outside the store, right? Motherfucker kept on talking to me. I ain't understand what he said. I'm like, bro, I'm about to go ahead and get some cigarettes or whatever. So it was like, all right, bet. And I knew something was weird though. Cause my homeboy was talking to him outside too. I was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? He ran back up to me and was like, yo, what's up? But I said, nothing, bro. I don't like physically know you. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think I should talk to you or whatever. This motherfucker said some crazy shit to me. I don't know why I'm telling this story because I want my crew opinion of what they would have did in the same situation. But yeah, this motherfucker said something about, all I'm gonna say is, motherfucker said, let's go around the corner. And I was like, oh hell nah, you know what I'm saying? I'm going on ahead and back my business or whatever. But hell nah. But what would y'all would have did in that same situation? That shit would have happened to y'all. That's all I'm saying.
Around the corner.
For what? Like he actually go around
Randomly said, hey, brother.
Around the corner.
No, pause, wait. So that nigga will kill you with the, I
That
got
nigga
some
got hit on.
cheeseburger.
They
Bill got hit on.
What would y'all, I don't give a fuck.
Hell
But what would
no.
y'all would have did that same thing? Yeah, that might be the devil.
That was the devil because it messed me up so much. Like me, I would be like, hell no.
I just want to know from my guys on the crew, what would y'all would have did differently? Or whatever. Because my homeboy told me to steal off on him. He was like, man, I would have stole off on him. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, don't steal off on him.
I'm like, bro, I understand what you're saying, bro. I understand what you're saying, bro, but you can say no, brother.
Bill got me too.
Oh God, I can't.
What you say?
You see what I just did
He was
accidentally.
victimized, though.
Yeah, you was, bro. You was hella victimized. Yeah, he
Okay,
harassed you.
what would y'all would have did different? I
Left.
understand what y'all saying.
Left like
How
I
the
did.
conversation came to be.
Right.
How did the
He
conversation
just
That
walked
nigga
up.
was outside the store. I would call my homeboy right now while we on live, my nigga.
Nah,
My homeboy right now, bro. I swear to
Came out
God,
the
bro. I
store.
swear to God, bro. He just
No, he just trying to catch it out. So you came
Yeah,
out
we
the
just
store.
trying to get the story.
You came out the store and dude just walked up to you?
No, he was already outside the store, but he was saying shit too, but I couldn't understand him. I'm thinking he talking about something else. I'm like, well, bro, you know, you need change. You know, I'm about to get some
You
change.
guys asking for some change.
Yes. So I said I think I'm gonna make a cigarette
Okay, you
and
went
my
to the
cigars.
Never mind.
I was
Take
gonna,
that
you
back.
know,
Sorry, world.
He
you
went
know what I'm
back
saying.
He said, "Sorry, world."
So when I came back outside.
Oh my God.
And the nigga ran up to me and he said that shit. My homeboy told me I should have stole off on him. point blank period. He said, man, I was stole off all the 3-piece that nigga asked me that shit in the first place. But, so, that's why I'm bringing to my show today, to ask my crew guys what they would have did different, or if you would have did
I
anything
would have never even acknowledged that nigga.
Yeah,
I would
me
walk in the
either.
store and walk right past that nigga.
I know, but some
Especially
people,
on
you
change.
give out change, you know what I'm saying, they ask for change. All the time, I don't give out change is really when you ask me
I don't give out
beforehand.
change on the east side no more.
I went on the east
He
side.
said no
So let me tell you
more.
something. Even me as a
Yeah,
female,
no
on
more.
the south side. Go ahead, Coco.
even me
I don't
as a
got change on the
female,
south side for sure, nigga.
even me as a female, I don't even stop.
Who's
When niggas
female?
say something to me at the store, like,
I
every
just
day,
stopped,
I
you
just
know,
walk.
I'm already in my car, bro. He just ran up to me. And I'm thinking, I said, bro, look, I got like 75 cents, like,
I hate that shit.
whatever. You know what
Yeah, I
I'm
don't
saying?
mean to bother
I
you,
ain't know you
fuck,
did that
come
damn
on,
bad
bro. I ain't
to
got
run me
to
up
do
to the car or whatever. He said, nigga, you know, we can go around the corner or whatever. I said, my homeboy said, I told him what he actually said, cause he ain't hear him. I'm like, bro, this nigga just said such. He was like, nigga, I'm
Yeah.
throwing off on him. Me, you know what I'm saying? I'm throwing
That's
on him.
impulsive.
I'm
Cause
throwing
he
off.
Yeah.
Cause he
Cause
gave
he
you
ain't
gonna
gonna
rock
rock
off
off
on him.
on him like
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
That's what I'm saying.
My boy,
you
you
can't
got, my boy, you ain't never go to Miami.
Like, you could have just been like, my
Atlanta.
nigga, get the fuck out my face. And got
Yeah.
your car pulled
Right,
up.
and just left. Don't go
Oh,
to
I'm
Miami.
good, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is low level
That
right
nigga
here.
got took
But
advantage
that nigga
of
said
it.
I was stole off on him.
Something
I'm like,
happened to him.
bro, why would you steal
He
off
done got
on him?
done wrong before. He went behind that building before. Thinking,
Yeah, he probably behind me right now, but still,
I'm
they don't
talking
have
about
nothing to do with me.
Right,
I'm just
he was
minding
ready to
my
pop off.
own business, bro. I told my homeboy what he said. He said, what that nigga say to you, bro? I said, he said something about going around the corner, sloppy something or whatever. I said, no, but you know, we're gonna go ahead and our business. I'm thinking you talk about getting changed, but the nigga did like this.
that nigga wants
But I ain't know he was meant like this. You know what I'm
He meant exactly what he said.
saying? He did like this, don't get me wrong. But you not thinking in your head.
He thought it was saying, no,
You not thinking in your head. This
He
nigga
wants
talking
some
about
change,
this.
some spare change,
Nah.
whatever you got.
some loose change, some loose spare
I said,
change.
oh shit. And I told my homeboy, why we on live right now if y'all don't fucking believe me.
Oh, we believe you,
So
Turn.
I'm just telling
I
you.
mean, Dub. We believe you, Dub.
That nigga said we believe you, Turn.
I am weak. You know what? With that being said, Dub always
It's
know
been
how
a
to
show,
end it
y'all.
off on a high note.
It's
That's what
been
we
a
do.
show, y'all.
Oh my
I
God.
made a hookah. That shit was so crazy. I made a hookah for y'all. I couldn't even. Like, he did what? I said he did huh?
Hey, y'all
What in the
follow
huh?
and subscribe,
He
please.
did the what in the what?
Yeah,
For
follow
the
and
love of God.
subscribe.
I mean, for the
40K.
love of whatever religion is real to you.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Yeah.
For the
I
love
love Allah.
It's your
Allah.
boy Dub B. Wildin'.
It's your boy Kobe again.
I am your girl, Coco V.
Mr. MLD.
And we are your 40K Collective. Signing out. We see y'all next week.